Welcome to another review by me, Alex Belfield, here at celebrityradio.biz, where last year we had over 12 million minutes viewed on YouTube. We're the number one reviewer for theatre in the UK and Las Vegas, and this week we preview Peter Pan at Southampton's Mayflower Theatre, one of the biggest in the UK and one of the most impressive casts this season in pantomime. It really is a tremendous company, led by Marty Pelo. We can talk about all of these stars and this show, as we've seen it across the UK, in various forms. You see, this is a kudos pantomime, and what they do, they have a certain number of stars that they move around and cut and paste across the UK, and this year you've got a belter of a cast with Marty Pelo, who's back in Peter Pan. We saw him in Bristol just a couple of years ago. And then you've got Darren Day and the Grumbleweeds, who did Peter Pan last year in Northampton, and Jaime Hensley, who did Peter Pan in Birmingham. Put them all together, and you really have got an exceptional cast of stars for the 2019-2020 Peter Pan at the Southampton Mayflower. Let's go through the stars one by one. Leading the company is Marty Pelo. He was a late signing to the show, and he's a good one, of course, star of Wet, 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 but we'll have no jokes about that. He's a proper actor and proper singer who, when he sings live, I'm sure is remarkable. We're not sure that he's always live in these shows, but nevertheless, he gives it 100%. Darren Day is one of our favourite old turns, of course, been a star of musical theatre for as long as we can remember. Jaime Hensley has been on tour with Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat this year. He really is a talent, and he starred in Peter Pan. He's utterly charming, of course, delicious for the boys and the girls. And then, of course, we've got the Grumbleweeds. These are two legends. They're worth the ticket price alone. I would come and see this show just for them. Two of the funniest people ever, and their chemistry with Darren last year in Northampton was just fabulous. So definitely go and see Peter Pan at Southampton this year. There are four other stars as well, by the way. Cassie Crompton, who we love in the West End, a proper singer, a proper star, a West End Wendy who is just fabulous. There's also Kelly Gunack and Misha Richardson. We just saw Misha Richardson on the UK tour of Bodyguard UK, and she is a piece of work playing Nicky Maron in that. What a voice. Again, this is an incredibly strong show vocally. I mean, Misha alone is a world-class singer. You've got Cassie Crompton, who's just fabulous, and Jamie, another West End star. So this year you've got the big singers, adding Darren Day and Marty. Well, he's loud, put it that way. He's obsessed about sound, is Marty Pelo, and he makes sure that his bits are done professionally and properly and loud and in your face. So he's going to enjoy being in Peter Pan in Southampton this year, I'm sure. And the Timbuktu Tumblers, who I think we saw in Birmingham last year from Cirque Berserk, they're great. They just do a load of tumbling and falling over, and they're very, very, very funny and incredibly polished too. This is really a cast of reunions, really. Timbuktu Tumblers and Jaime Hensley going from Birmingham to Southampton, and of course the Grumbleweeds and Darren Day going from Northampton to Southampton. You really have got a fabulous cast this year. I hope you enjoy the show. It is magical for the kids, a lot of fun too, but with Darren's voice, with Jamie's voice, with Cassie Crompton's voice, with Marty Pelo's legend, and the Grumbleweeds, you cannot fail. These two fellas are going to make you laugh till you cry, and the Timbuktu Tumblers will again wow you with their physical brilliance and fabulousness. You can see Peter Pan at the Mayflower in Southampton from December the 14th. You've been listening to another preview and review by me, Alex Belfield, here at celebrityradio.biz, where last year we had over 12 million minutes viewed on YouTube. You can check out all of our hundreds of interviews and reviews at www.celebrityradio.biz. Ta-da!